Hey guys, so right now I just got off of work. I figured maybe this, although this hopefully is a short vlog, but I figured regardless, this video would help some of you. Maybe not. I feel like putting it out there, being vocal about it, people are more aware of it, therefore, hopefully it there's progress for you, for the world, whatever it may be, but I feel like it'll help someone out there. So I just made my first counseling appointment, a new therapist, and it's through my employer. I don't know where you guys work and stuff, but check out and see if they have any employee assistant programs that they could hook you up with, and maybe you get free sessions and whatnot. I get 6 free ones, but depending on the place you work, it may be more, maybe less. So yeah, check that out. See if you can get counseling for anything that you want to talk about. You don't have to have a problem in order to go to therapy/counseling. I recommend it to 100% every single person out there, as long as they're willing to work on themselves. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. And if you do go, do not just try one person out. Try one person out, because my experience with my first counselor, she's amazing. I feel like she saved my life, to be honest. So for me, my background is more I have anxiety. I was in a bad relationship. My ex was pretty abusive, mentally, psychologically. There was once physically. That's my background. There's some other traumas, mini traumas, or whatever you want to call it, events that trigger me. It might not be significant, it might be significant, but those are the things that I went to my first counselor to talk about, and she was honestly amazing. She's great. She's so great. And the only reason why I stopped going to her is because my insurance changed. So if I do still have the same insurance, I will go to her 100%. I love her. I still to this day, I still miss her. I went to her, and I believe I had 4 or 5 sessions with her, I want to say. And yeah, she was amazing. I just really like it. The thing is, don't go in thinking your first counselor or second or whatever is just the general overview of counseling. Because my second counselor, after my insurance change, I went to this second counselor. I didn't like her. I felt like she judged me too quick. She assumed a lot about me, maybe because my age, maybe because I was very emotional. God knows, But yeah, I didn't like my second one. I felt like she acted like she knew it all, and I didn't get a chance to talk. Mostly the whole session was just her talking. And not saying she's a bad person or counselor, she just wasn't suited for me. That's just not my preference. I left feeling very aggravated, and I remember I called to make an appointment for my laser, and I was just very frustrated because one, the receptionist is just terrible already. So that just and in the past I never said anything to that receptionist, and then after the second counselor, and then my frustrations and stuff, and all of this it was just a mixture of all these things, and I was just frustrated. I was I'm not supposed to leave counseling feeling I'm frustrated, aggravated. I have things I can't talk about, or things that are still pent up, and I ended up being very emotional, and I was just tearing up, crying a little bit, and I'm what the hell is wrong with me? Then I was no, that's not the counselor for me. At first I was maybe I should continue just to try her. No, that wasn't a good counselor for me. So just keep in mind, when you go into counseling, if you ever do, or therapy or whatever it is, keep an open mind that one person doesn't mean that just the overall thing is bad for you. So go in, try a few. If you don't like this first one, second one, third one, fourth one, whatever it is, do not just make a general overview of that whole profession. Don't assume a lot of things. You got to keep an open mind. That's how you heal too. You got to keep an open mind to heal. So yeah, that's just my thing. And then I talked to this third one. Yeah, he sounded great, and he sounded very kind, very open-minded, not very verbally pushing things down in your head, and you got to do this, you got to do that. And it seems he's willing to work with you, and he's I'm not gonna work on you, I'm gonna work with you. And those things matter, I feel it's just awesome. I have a good feeling. So yeah, I hope things go well with this third one. If not, then I try again, Third potential counselor also takes my current insurance as well, just in case, obviously if I want to continue to go to counseling, it's not going to be 100% out of pocket, So I have a good feeling. And yeah, just like I guess to update you, I know I made a video a long time ago about my abusive relationship and stuff. I'm good, you know, I'm happy with Joshua. I'm very like content. There is anxieties, there are triggers that happen here and there, and it's very normal. Obviously you've been through something like that similarly happens to that situation in your past. It can trigger you to think, oh my god, this same thing is gonna happen. But you know, you just gotta work through it. Sometimes we don't even realize it, and that's the thing with mental health. Like, people think that's something you can control. For me, it's anxiety. So for someone else, it may be depression. For someone else, it may be like extreme PTSD. And then for someone else, it could be like, I don't know, like there's so many things out there, and you can't assume that it can be controlled, you know? You just gotta like be gentle. And a lot of people, like Joshua at one point too, thought tough love was gonna work and stuff. No, that doesn't work. You gotta be understanding, you gotta be compassionate, you gotta like be able to, you know, let that person vent or let that person work through their thoughts with you. And yeah, it could be frustrating, of course, and stuff, but you gotta know your like boundaries too. It's all about setting boundaries. It's all about knowing your place, knowing yourself, and all of that stuff. So I 100% recommend that if there's something you want to work on, there's something you're not content with in your life, and you seem to have tried everything. 1, try to like change your perspective, keep an open mind. 2, maybe try counseling. It doesn't mean like there's something wrong with you. I'm gonna tell you, like, my parents are very traditional and stuff, and when I first told them about like me going to counseling, it was just like, oh, you must be really crazy then. I knew like my mom wanted me to have, like, you know, she had my best interest at her heart, but the thing is, like, she can't help but feel like that's something that's literally mental. Kind of, it is like mental, not like in an offensive way, but it is within your mental, like, you know, mentality. It's all about where you are up here. You know, some people can't control that. A lot of people can't control that. And when I went and I told her about my sessions, and she was like, wow, that's really great. You know what? Maybe you should make an appointment with her for me, and then you come with me and just translate and stuff, because she doesn't speak English. I thought that was the funniest thing. I told my first counselor about it, like at our last session together, and she was just like she was really happy that I was able to open my mom's mind about it. And my dad, he didn't really have any input. He just wanted me to be happy. He just wanted me to be good, you know? But like, yeah, so don't be afraid of judgment in a way. Maybe you could change someone's mind, maybe not. Like, who cares, right? It's your life. You got to do what's good for you. So yeah, that's just something I want to update you with. As for healing and all that stuff, I feel like I'm in a good place. And even with my triggers and stuff, after I work through it, I realize, you know, a lot of it takes like self-love. A lot of it has to do with that. And yeah, I don't know, like, it's just a slow but sure process that you gotta take. You know, for me, I journal. For me, I listen to music. For me, I listen to podcasts. All these stuff that makes me happy. And for me, my self-care routine is doing all of that. And I also get my eyelashes done, doing my makeup, you know, going to sleep on time, doing my work on time, rewarding myself and stuff like that. It's just like, you know, self-care could be free, like healing could be free, all of that could be free. You just got to know yourself and be open and communicate about it, whether it's within yourself by journaling or communicating with your friends that you trust, that won't violate your trust and boundaries, or, you know, it may be family that you know, that you feel the same way about. You just got to find your way. Life is all about trying and, you know, doing all these things, and hopefully, you know, we come out all right. It's all about surviving, you know. One day you just got out of bed, you know what, congrats, like that's great. Like, for me, there are days where I struggled, or there were days I struggled. I'm sure there will still be more days that I struggled, you know. Just because you go to counseling doesn't mean it's a cure-all. It just means you find great ways and better ways to cope with your sorrow or grief or, you know, anxiety and or whatever it is, or sadness and loneliness and all that stuff. You find ways to better manage it. You find ways to think better, more positively, so it doesn't affect you in such a negative, faithless way. Like, you know, let me know down below, like, you know, because I love that you guys are here for me, and I want to be here for you too. So let me know down in the comments, like, you know, like what your goals are, what your self-care routines are, and let's help each other, you know. Like, I want to build a community within my channel where people could feel like this is a place to escape. This is a place where I can feel like I could be open and without people judging me, without doing any of that. So yeah, let me know. My goals are obviously to better manage my anxiety, to increase self-care, to love myself more, to have more faith in love and in life and in people, you know, and just, you know, don't jump to assumptions in a way, because sometimes like your past can condition you to think this way or act this way, but it doesn't have to be like that. What do you know, right? You're young or you're older, but there's new experiences come your way that you haven't experienced. So keep an open mind, you know? So yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that, and I'm excited. Hopefully, you know, this goes well, and maybe if you want an update, let me know. Yeah, if you have any questions for me, leave it down below as well. Yeah, I'm about to go to Whole Foods for the first time. My coworker told me about Beyond Burger, and Nikki Black at her recent video, she was eating a Beyond sausage. So I was like, you know, I hear all these recommendations, I gotta try it, and plus I need to get groceries anyways. Okay, I'm at Whole Foods now. Hey guys, so I just got out of Whole Foods. I got some food. Thinking of making the Beyond Burger tonight for Joshua and I. So yeah, hopefully it's good. I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I just turned off the hood of the kitchen real quick just so I could show you what I got. I got the plant-based burger patties by Beyond Meat. I'm gonna make it tonight for Joshua and I. That's just a little snack that I have in the corner over there. And then I'm gonna put mushroom, tomatoes, and then I'm gonna put it on one of these English muffins because I really love English muffins. Turns out they also have a whole wheat version, which is cool. It's just a little 0.5 grams more in fat. Is it 2.5 or 2 grams extra protein? And then I also got this Sweet Earth. I never tried this before, but the macros look really good on this. It's all plant-based, I guess, so. And 70% organic. And I got another version of this. So this is Santa Fe and Mediterranean. I love Mediterranean, like, flavored food, so I can't wait for these. I also bought these diced bell peppers. So I'm thinking of maybe like cutting this up or like whatever it is, or cutting the sausage up, and then I'll make it like, you know, blended and like, you know, with this and this all together. Who knows? I'll figure it out. Beyond Burger! Also, for those of you who don't know, Beyond Burger, like one patty itself is already 20 grams of fat. I tried to look it on a website and it just said 5 grams of saturated fat, but it never said total fat. So I was confused, but then when I saw it, I was like, that's why they didn't do that. So just letting you know, one patty is 20 grams of fat. And then I think 20 grams of protein in one patty. And then carb-wise, I think it's 5 grams or something like that. Let me see. Can you see that? Yeah. Also, I didn't tell you. I rolled my foot yesterday, so I've been like walking a little funny, but nothing is like broken or anything. I just sprained it. It's a soft tissue sprain, and it was just really funny when I was getting checked up because based off of where I work and stuff, I need to wear business casual. So I can't really wear sneakers, but the nurse that I saw, or nurse practitioner that I saw, she just kept saying, wear sneakers tomorrow, wear sneakers, just make sure you wear sneakers. So as I'm walking out of the office, she screamed down the hall, wear sneakers tomorrow. It was really funny, and my coworkers have been like spoiling me and everything. I'm really grateful for them. So yeah, but I'll just show you the burger after. So I put the English muffin on the pan as well while the burger was cooking, and then I also, you can say sauteed or whatever, the mushrooms and tomatoes on the side, so it looks like this. And then Joshua also got a KFC snack. If you can see, his burger is right there, and then I just reheated the fried rice on the pan that his stepdad made. So now we're gonna watch this show called Toradora. Don't mind Joshua's broken screen. Yay! That's it to this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. If you want to support me, subscribe and like this video. Share if you would like. Joshua's being something else right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.